we now have official confirmation of the release date for the next map here in the Hunter Call of the Wild, Sundarpatan, but it's come with a trailer, and just, it might be the best trailer the Hunter Call of the Wild has ever released. Let's check this out.
Welcome to Sundarpatan, Nepal, a one-of-a-kind hunting reserve that is both beautiful and challenging. Here, you'll find animals you can't see anywhere else and experience the thrill of the hunt like never before. There are 3 regions in Sundarpatan, each with their own distinct climate, wildlife, and rich cultures. In the middle is Pahad, with its temperate climate, characterized by the terraced rice fields and dense, colorful forests where our national flower, the rhododendron, blooms in the wild. It is here you'll spot the Tibetan fox, a clever hunter with a face you can't forget. To the south is the Terai region. This lush landscape owes itself to the heavy rains that frequent it. In the dense forests and savannas, it's easy to move unseen. But the same goes for the reserve's top predator, the Bengal tiger. It hunts its prey by stalking from behind, and that could be you. Finally, to the north is the Himal region. These might not be the tallest mountains in Nepal, but don't be fooled. The Himal is a hard place to survive. It's this hostile landscape that the snow leopard calls home. Skilled at stalking and hiding, you'll need more than just tracking skills to spot one. Sundarpatan is not for the faint of heart, but if you're up for adventure and up to the challenge, there's nowhere else like it. Welcome to Nepal. Welcome to Sundarpatan.
Just chills. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten that type of feeling from a map trailer before, but it just looks incredible. I mean, everything we got to see, the 3 different, like, climate areas, all the species and stuff. I'm so excited to hunt this map. You can see the amount of time and effort and detail that went into it, and normally when we kind of review these trailers, I'll go in chronological order. I'm throwing that out the window today. We got to talk about the tiger thing. The way she said that, they stalk their prey from behind, and that could be you. I've been talking about this. That's how big cats hunt. They ambush from behind. The thought of, because we already know based on the dev diary, that the tigers are going to, kind of mirror your movements and try to get around you basically to attack you. Now that we know they're going to be trying to get behind you, you're always going to have to be watching your back. That is going to be so cool. So now we'll, for the most part, go in chronological order. The first thing we see is the Barasinga. We see a couple different fur types. We later on see that massive one. Those things are going to be one of my favorite species for sure. They get such insane antlers. And getting to see that one up close walking through the forest, just the thought of seeing that thing, I cannot wait. We got to see the tahr up close, a couple of different views of them. Actually seeing them in their environment is pretty darn cool. Obviously, we have heard the great one tahr is going to be our next great one in the Hunter Call of the Wild, so that type of environment, trying to get one of those way up there, should be awesome. And just look at the snowy mountains. That was the first thing that really kind of gave me the chills. Like, it looks so authentic, it looks so cool. I cannot wait to go around that map and just hunt whatever's out there. Snow leopards, blue sheep, yak look like are going to be up there, obviously the tahr. That is super, super exciting, and there's so many cinematic shots. They talk about the rhododendron. They fly over the map from so many different angles, and that's what I'm talking about where I say this might be the best trailer that Expansive Worlds has ever released. It's just, there's nowhere they go where the map doesn't look amazing. I can't wait to explore it. We see the Tibetan fox walking around. I believe she said, a face you can't forget. Absolutely true. And I really hope that they're going to be a legitimately hard diamond to get. Something like Hirschfeld and Red Fox. They're such a unique animal. I want them to be special. I'm hoping for that. And based on what they've said of like the tiger populations and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. I think we saw a little bit of the revamped black buck. It was just a flyover, looks like a couple of different furs, but you can see they're notably different. When I first saw them, I didn't know what they were. I watched the trailer back again, and that's what made me realize those are black buck walking through like that riverbed. We still haven't seen them up close, but I really cannot wait to see the rework. Maybe we'll see it on EW's stream later today, I guess we'll find out, but man, like all of this stuff is so darn exciting. We did get a couple of better looks at the blue sheep and the yak. We saw them once there about midway through, and then again later on. Man, did the yak look cool. The horns look really cool. Obviously the blue sheep, they have quite unique horns, the way they curl, almost like downwards. Those are going to be a pretty cool one as well. Hunting those types of things up in the same area, like rarely do you hunt mountains that have big stuff like yaks. That's going to be really, really sweet. We saw the snow leopard stalking there through the like underbrush up high there in the mountains. I hope, and from what they said, you're going to need more than just tracking skills to spot one. I hope they're kind of like tigers in that there's not going to be very many on the map. I hope they're a real challenge, and I think kind of from what they're saying there, they probably will be. But we know the map is coming out June 18th. That is 2 weeks from today. That is super hype. I've been saying on live streams recently, it's a little bit hard to make content right now, not because I'm bored with the game, but because I sit down and think, all right, what are we going to hunt? Well, I want to hunt tigers. I can't do that. In 2 weeks, we can do that, and that's really exciting stuff. So I think on that note, that's going to do it for this one. I wanted to kind of go over the high points of the trailer, obviously the release date, and just like, I mean, it was the Barasinga, the Nogai, the yaks, and the blue sheep we saw a couple of times. Some of the stuff we hadn't gotten as much detail on, we got to see today. Had to make a video on it. I really want to know you guys' thoughts. Did you guys get the same feeling I did? I've been feeling this for about a week now. This map is going to be special. I really think it is. It's been a year since the last map. That's the first time the Hunter Call of the Wild has ever done that. And I think all the work and stuff that's gone into it, I think it's going to pay off. When we're forgetting about species like blue sheep and Nogai, we think of the tigers and the tahr because of the great one and snow leopards and all that. I think that says a lot about what this map could be. And I think those were still gray lag geese at the end, by the way. So there's, in my opinion, still one new species that hasn't been confirmed for the map. Maybe we'll even see that on EW's live stream later today as well. We will be back with another video covering that stream. Hopefully, maybe by 3 p.m. Eastern, if we can get it done. I think on that note, that's going to do it for this one. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.